I'm Banist, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, an epic story of sword and sorcery. Let us begin. I was fiddling around with some stuff, but we're going to start from Chapter 2. A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgaria. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lynn's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. In other words, her super magical sword. A weapon that I will try not to use overly, because weapons break. Alright, gang. Banest, hold on a moment and allow me a short detour. There is a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sake go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh ho, how quaint. The teachings of Elamine have the most followers in Eleb. It is nice to see that here, at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Well, I guess that's okay. Ah, troublemakers. Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I will not give up the Manikatai. The Manikatai is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat? Sacrilege! It's a goddamn sword! Sacrilege? I am glass. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless. I highly doubt that. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way. Oof. Hey, don't mess with the cleric. This is it. It's more magnificent than I imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard. The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Oh, that's a nice quick retreat. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. Well, I don't think we're going to allow that to happen, gentlemen. And lady. I beg your pardon, my lady. Are you headed east to the altar? Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Manikatai? They're going to steal it? I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. Someone would say sane is not so virtuous, but okay. Please help him. My lady, we shall go. Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to aid the priest, if you hope to go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, Banest, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. Sounds like a plan, Lynn. Okay. I take the lead. Alright, tell me what you'd like me to do, Banest. Splendid. So we got 3 houses to go and take a look at. And then we've got 2 little forts here. Forts are excellent defensive positions. Okay, Lynn. What do you got for me? Say, aren't you the... Oh, you're going to help the priest. Well, you could benefit from something I saw earlier. The bandits may have the entrance guarded. However, one of the altar's walls is cracked and in poor repair. You might be able to create another entrance by hitting that section with your weapons. We're all counting on you. And there's the crack right there. Fair enough. Alright. Sane! I would have preferred them to take up defensive positions, but okay, fine, we'll go visit houses. Mountains make it more difficult to be hit, but they're difficult to traverse. If you're riding on horseback, you can't cross them at all. Be careful. Pegasi and wyverns. I can't wait to get some of those. Do you know much about the sword held at the altar? It's called the Manikatai, blessed by the spirits. According to the priest, the Manikatai is waiting for its rightful owner to appear. It's so odd, don't you think? That the idea that a sword can choose who will wield it? I suppose. Okay, now we get to fighting. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure if that we're going to be able to make use of that, yes, forts allow injured units to heal. Now, while it is useful to stick to a fort whenever possible, a lot of times you can actually block enemy units from coming out by staying on a fort. Let's make sure his lance is equipped, or his sword is equipped. He's not going to make it to that one, so I'll have him wait in a forest. Lynn won't make it to that either, so I'd rather her wait in a forest. Of course he goes for Lynn. Not that it'll help him at all, but, you know. Splendid. Splendid! Because she just got more powerful. HP, speed, and luck. Pretty average. So I'm not entirely certain if... Okay, so these guys are going to rush us, obviously. But I have a feeling the moment we break in here, this guy is going to attack, obviously. But this guy's probably going to rush in to help his buddy. What does Glass have for a weapon? He has just an iron sword, so I don't have to worry about ranged attacks just yet. Let's have Lynn finish this bozo off. Splendid. Okay, let's see, Kent, you're going to move to this forest here and assume a defensive position. I'd prefer to have you in a forest, but I actually want to make a wall. Oh, no, I didn't end my turn prematurely. So, of course, he's going to go for Sane. However, due to the fact that Sane has a sword, he has a pretty good chance of avoiding his enemy. What this does is it creates a block. Unless the enemies have ranged attacks, they can't attack him anymore. So, this will allow Lynn to get in there and start attacking that wall. Of course, his plan isn't always the best plan, but it works sometimes. Gonna have him wait. And as expected, they go for the guy who is the most vulnerable. And that is that. Level up. Technically, all he gets is 1 resistance. Aw, that's sad. Okay. So... Now, again, ideally I would prefer to just slaughter everyone and gain as much experience as possible. But sometimes that isn't always the best choice, and sometimes it's actually impossible because the enemies just keep coming. The rescue option. Always useful. Here he comes. Hui! Critical hit! Destroyed! That's some fancy sword work there, my friend. Now, I don't remember if it still works like that. It would seem that while holding on to somebody, your skill and speed drop drastically, but that's okay. Let's see if this bozo attacks us. Rescue is a very useful option that can allow you to escape possible death. Okay, so this guy is going to hit harder, but I get 2 attacks, he gets 1. I have a slightly better hit rate and a better critical hit chance. Good enough for me. Who do you think you are? What chance do you have against me? Take him down, Lynn. Who? Oh, Lynn took a hit. But she hit back. That guy's a fighter. They're pretty decent classes. Or is he a fighter or is he a soldier? Whatever, I'll find out later. However, because he's wielding a sword, lances give me the advantage. Level ups all round. Sweet. Moving on. We'll have Sane take him down with another lance attack, and this is over. You. Nice. Okay. He got a vulnerary. Yay! Okay, so that guy's just gonna sit there. I could end this now by sitting on the throne, but I'm gonna go ahead and slaughter things. In this case, there's minimal risk. Except that I forgot to switch out his lance. Fuck! Well, he still managed to get a hit in too, so... Okay, Sane. See, mistakes like that can and will cost you units. I need to remember not to do that anymore. However, some of the maps get quite crazy, and it's very easy to forget that you really need to avoid disadvantageous weapons. Ah, your clothing. Are you of the Lorca tribe? I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude. And the sword? Is it safe? Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword can be... So it wasn't the spirits at all. It was the damn... this guy's spell. Now, as a token of my gratitude, shall allow you to lay hands upon the Katti. Touch the blade's pattern, and pray for a safe journey. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much. What? Oh, no. What did... Could it be? The sword, it's glowing. It's the power of the spirits. Lynn, they have looked into your soul, and they call out to you. What does this mean? You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Katti. No, I can't. I couldn't. It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath. Cutscene. And it just looks like a katana to me, but okay. It came out effortlessly. I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Katti in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands. My sword? Interestingly, despite that weapon being all mystical and stuff, it has a durability limit. Once it's used like 30 times, it breaks. So it's not that awesome. That being said, while it's usable, it's incredibly awesome. It's time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on. Yes, yes, sir. Got the Katti. The first of many legendary weapons we will achieve. So this is the Katti, a blade with no equal. I beg to differ. There are in fact a large number of weapons that equal the Mani Katti. But in this prologue, there is no equal. This is so unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of sake, in my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell of similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out their proper owners, and yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was meant for you. You were meant to draw it. Stop it, I'm nothing special. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Mani Katti itself feels very comfortable with you. Does it make it's a damn sword, it's not a Pokemon. It does feel right in my hand, a blade that only I can wield. Won't stop you from dying. That seems reasonable enough, I can understand that. Look at it, Benest. This is the Mani Katti, this is my sword. Yes, it's not Excalibur. Dear God, I must care for it. Meanwhile, in Castle Kalen... What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kent Insane. What are your orders if we let them be? Bah! I've heard that the Northern Buren is full of bandits. She's just a girl, she'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquis's death, no doubt due to sudden illness, is not far off. Soon. Soon Kalen will be mine. And that is the end of Chapter 2. And I will... I'd like to get another chapter in, but they're starting to get longer, so... 17 minutes is kind of short, but I guess I'll stop it here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time in Chapter 3. Bye-bye for now.